I've been fortunate to work on the G.I. Joe brand for a few years now, from 25th anniversary through movie and beyond. I see a lot of familiar faces out there. We have some Joe fans out there?
Yeah!
Yeah! Here we go! 2009 was an amazing year to be a Joe fan, and tough on the wallet as well. A lot of great product. We started out the year with Resolute animation. Do we have some love for Resolute?
Yeah!
That introduced G.I. Joe to the fans in a way it had never been seen before. As a kid, you played with your G.I. Joe toys. Resolute was what you saw in your mind's eye, and it was just amazing to see it on the screen. Next, we had Blockbuster Movie. We're very pleased with how the movie turned out and how well it did. And of course, the well over 100 toys that came out of it. 3 3/4 inch figures, vehicles, some great items that help bring a whole new generation of kids into the G.I. Joe Cobra fantasy and hopefully make them future fans as well. Now that in 2009, Cobra has risen, it's now time for the pursuit of Cobra. So in 2010, beginning in the fall, we've got a new theme, and it's called Pursuit of Cobra. We've got the G.I. Joe team trying to hunt down Cobra in 4 extreme environments all over the globe, in the Arctic, in the desert. We'll show you that in just a bit. And really what they're trying to do is stop Cobra from building the ultimate weapon. Can you guess what that is? The Hiss Tank. And it's a brand new Hiss Tank. So in line with this new theme, the Pursuit of Cobra theme in fall, we've got a brand new line look, new sculpts, new product, new packaging as well. Rob Dubé, our lead packaging designer back in Pawtucket, Rhode Island, did a great job in reimagining our packaging for fall. And essentially what it does is we think it takes the best of the 25th anniversary and classic 1980s packaging and infuses it with a modern feel, a more modern sensibility. So it's really a fusion of old and new, and we hope you like what you see. First we have the G.I. Joe card. You see it's got the same card shape as 25th anniversary and 1980s, and the blister in a similar location as well. We've got amazing photorealistic illustrations, and if you look in the top right there, we're starting a numbering system for the figures beginning in fall 2010. So it'll be easier to keep track of all the goodness that's coming out. So this is a Joe card, and next up you will see a Cobra card. There's the Alley Viper. You'll be seeing a little bit more of him later, so he'll be single-carded beginning in fall 2010. And I think the Cobra symbol needs no introduction. It's been around a while. This is an example of vehicle packaging for our Bravo line. We're introducing, or reintroducing, this new Hiss Tank, and we'll show you the toy, and we have it downstairs. But our boxes are going to be closed, and we've got a very, very lifelike, dynamic illustrations on the front to really drive home what the fantasy is all about. We also have a new icon for the Joe team. We tried to leverage the best of the past. We've got the star, as well as the bars and the Joe icon, and then the Cobra icon. Again, that needs no introduction. We really made very few changes to that. It's already awesome. These next few slides show you some dioramas, some environments that you'll be able to see on our packaging, as well as some posters and cross-sells. This is where you see the Joe team battling Cobra in these very extreme environments, trying to stop the plot to build this Hiss Tank. These are all the toys that you're going to see in the line. You can see Snow Job in the middle there, the Wolfhound vehicles, and a Cobra Ice Cutter vehicle in the background. So these are just amazing shots that we're going to develop as promotional pieces as well. Here you have a jungle scene. We've got a new vamp, a mud-encrusted vamp there. And it's also worth noting, you can see Duke in the lead there. Beginning in fall 10, all of the figures will not have actor head sculpts. So newly tooled heads, new head sculpts, absolutely no actor sculpts in the line in 2010, beginning in the fall. Here you have the urban scene. You've got Beachhead. Notice the dog that spots him. We've got Alley Vipers. There you see the Cobra Rage, the Fury in the background. Just a great set piece for this particular theme within Pursuit of Cobra. And then last but not least, the desert battle, where you've got the G.I. Joe team facing down Cobra in the desert. This is where they first see the Hiss Tank. There you see Dusty in the foreground, the Hiss Tank in the background. And we think we like what you're going to see in just a little bit. This is what I think you're all here for and what you're most excited about. What I'm most excited about, the actual product. We're very fortunate to have John Warden as our lead 3 3/4 inch product designer back in Rhode Island. He is the genius behind the 25th anniversary as well as the movie line. And you can bet that everything in 2010 and beyond is going to have the same magic that he incorporates in all the existing products. So the articulation, the detail, the sculpt, just amazing product coming out in 2010. First up, we've got an old favorite, Snake Eyes. And what Snake Eyes without his pet wolf Timber, this is actually a brand new Timber sculpt. And when you push down on his tail, you actually get some head movement as well. And we've got a brand newly tooled Duke, 100% new head sculpt, but here he is in his jungle fatigues. We've got Snow Job and Beachhead. Snow Job is mostly new tooling, Beachhead's all new, and this is only a fraction of the gear that they come with. Snow Job is amazing. He truly is an Arctic survival specialist in the single-carded version that we're releasing, and he comes with a sniper rifle, a soft goods bivouac that you can unroll and it turns into a sniper's nest. He's got a frying pan, a collapsible frying pan, a gas tank. He's got everything he needs to survive in the wilderness, and he comes with an awesome pair of skis that must be 5 or 6 inches long. You'll see those downstairs. And then a fan favorite, Beachhead. Again, he's all new tooling, looks phenomenal. The Alley Viper, a big fan favorite and a favorite of mine as well. He's going to come with that helmet as well as the Resolute helmet as well. And you've got Firefly like Beachhead, 100% new tooling. Next we have Cobra Commander. He has a new head, it's back met, it looks pretty freaky, pretty startling. And we wanted to do something special with Cobra Commander. Some of you might recall that there was going to be a Cobra mail-away figure in 2010. We decided to have a little fun with this, and instead of a mail-away, it's going to be available at retail, but in very small quantities. So it's going to be a chase figure, because after all, Fall 2010 is all about the pursuit of Cobra. We wanted to have some fun around finding Cobra at shelf. So for the first time ever, we're going to have a Cobra-themed single card package that looks like this. And last in wave one, we have Storm Shadow. He just looks great. He comes with an actual chain. For wave two, all new tooling, Dusty and Recondo. Dusty's actually going to come with that mask as well as a head that doesn't have the mask. And Recondo, phenomenal new sculpt. Snake Eyes, all new tooling. And Destro, complete with a water cannon. We call him Deep Freeze Destro in the hallways of Hasbro. John Warden put a great touch into this one. His mask is actually frosted, so it looks like he's getting a little chilled out there. And he's got ice crystals that you could pin to his vest. These are spectacular. Brand new Zartan, all new tooling. He also is going to come with an alternate head that lets him be disguised as Sandstorm. And then you have the Jungle Viper. All new, he's wearing a ghillie suit, this camouflage suit, which can be totally removed if you choose to. And essentially, in our fantasy, he wears this suit in order to blend into any environment because the outside of the suit is digitally camouflaged and can shift depending on where he's at. For the Alpha vehicles, we have an old favorite, the Ghost Hawk. This has new engines and new skids. He comes with Tomahawk. We also have a new Dreadnought. We're introducing Storm Rider. And what's a Dreadnought without a really cool ride? So we have the Doom Cycle, and it's got flip-action blades that come out of the front near the wheels as well as the handlebars. He's got a great ride. The All-Striker with a new character in the fantasy, Night Fox. And all new tooling, Cobra Ice Cutter. This is a great toy. It's got a great feature for fans and kids. As you push it forward, the front two wheels flip out. It looks like it's actually cutting through the ice, and it feels like real rubber treads as well. This comes with the Snow Serpent Officer. The Wolfhound with Whiteout. Unlike the previous version released in the past, this actually has missiles that fire, so firing projectiles that are newly tooled. And one of my favorites, the Hiss Tank. This is Cobra's ultimate weapon. It's got two modes. First, it's got this high-speed sentry type of mode. This is where it rushes into battle to find the Joes in the desert. And then you pop a button on the top, and it pops up into attack mode. So like a Cobra poised to strike, it elevates. It's got this turret up on the top right there that can swivel 360 degrees. Of course, it has firing projectiles. It's got space for two figures in the front and back. It comes with a Hiss driver. And for the first time ever on the Hiss Tank, it's got real working treads. These are rubber treads. So we'll have this downstairs, and it's a spectacular vehicle designed by our very own Richard Woodhouse. Also from Richard's